Okay, let's start playing. Let's start losing our minds. Here we go. Alright, so right off the bat I'm gonna have to increase volume a bit. And when I say a bit, I mean a lot. Let me give this a one fair shot before I do that. Alright. Alright, yeah, I yeah, I need to get in the zone first. Apparently. This is too much. Okay. Oh, there's the classic song Kill Your Parents, made by Klax devs. Alright, we can just give up. Screwed up a bit. I need to buy a huge lamp as well to light the green screen. Maybe. I mean, the way I control my illumination here is kind of simple. See? I have a LED strip here. Now it needs to have a profile installed because it's shining in my eyes. It's not as annoying as you would think because it's not like directly here. It's a little bit above my head. So it's kind of decent. So I'm hoping that will do the trick. That'll be enough. But if it won't, then we'll just adjust. No worries. Yeah, you can get one. You can get one. Like anything that I can move around, store somewhere in between the streams, should do the trick. Should do the trick. There are some budget solutions for that. I think this LED strip here, this is a budget solution. Like I can just buy a standing IKEA lamp, cover it with some paper to make it more soft. There are tricks you can do. There are tricks you can do. Bounce the light or tape it to the ceiling. To the ceiling? No, that won't work. That won't work. The ceiling's texture is not one that could support anything taped to it. I could tape this strip to the on the wall, but I think this is just better. All I need is some kind of profile for it, and a friend of mine who actually is very proficient in construction. He builds kitchens for a living. He actually already promised to make me one. I just need to push him a little bit more here. Yeah. That's what I LED profile actually means. And he actually said that nah. Let's just get rid of this piece of crap, and he will just build me one, a professionally made one. Until then, this has been doing just fine. It's not the best solution ever, but yeah, about the green screen, I can just get some lamp if needed. Yeah. We're good. Oops. Alright. Nice work. Nice work there. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing anymore. It speeds up so fast. It speeds up so fucking fast. It's not even funny. Yeah, for now. It's a work in progress. It's always a work in progress. There's always room for improvement. Always room for improvement. The only aspect where there is no room for improvement, obviously, is my stellar performance as a streamer. Obviously, like, can you actually even go any higher than this? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I mean, I pretty much topped it off here. What can I say? I'm just great and people love me, like, it's a hard knock life for me. That's what you get for being famous. Super famous. To quote a known famous tinker, John LaChoy, in his song, I'm really super famous, super famous, super famous. I'm really super famous. A lot of people know I exist. More followers. I think I'm still topping my mother with the follower count. She's doing all her self-help videos in Finnish though. I think she has like 200 or 300. But most of her work is actually the videos are sort of a side job. She writes self-help books. She does some counseling and stuff, and actually my brother helps with her business. I don't really I'm not really involved in that, but yeah, I agree. It's very impressive. It's very impressive. I'm really proud of her. Oops. Oof. God damn it. Alright. Now I have no idea what to do anymore. Which doesn't come as a surprise to anyone. 7 left. I think that's a new record though. I think that's a new record. My hands are sweaty. My hands are immediately sweaty as I start playing this game. It must be a gut reaction. I'm getting stressed immediately as I fire this baby up. Even my body feels like, you know what, you shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't be doing this, man. It's not good for you. You know that, right? You know that. And I'm like, I don't have a choice. My chat is forcing me to do this. My horrible, horrible chat is forcing me to do this. I tried to talk them out of it, but they just wouldn't listen. They pulled a gun on me. They pulled an actual gun on you? Yeah, they pulled a gun on me. That's... oh, I know. Can I try something real quick? I can pause. I can pause. You can pause. You can pause. Ten fucking hours into this game. Me complaining how it's way too fast for me to react. And now I react, you can pause. I thought you knew that. Come on, man, give me a break. Like, I'm playing with this fucking thing. Does this have a pause button? No, it doesn't have a pause button. Is there a pause button on the console? Yes, there is. Have I been playing on an emulator for the past 4 years? Yes, I have. Is there a pause button on the emulator controller? Yes, there is. So excuse me if it didn't occur to me that you can actually pause here. I feel so fucking stupid right now. I feel so fucking stupid. And I think I've actually used the pause function a couple of times, but it just didn't occur to me that this might be the way to beat this game. Alright, let me scroll up the chat a little bit up. I'd imagine the sweat comes easily when you're struck in the fiery depths of hell. This is not the hell stage though. The hell stage is where the hand of God is lifting up the highway of souls in their way to oblivion. This is part of hell though. This is Disco Inferno, see? This is a dance stage. So I suppose you are right. Hey, Chiggy, what's going on? Klax is now turn-based. It's gonna be fucking turn-based, if you ask me. Alright, like this opens like a world of possibilities. Normally puzzle games... Alright, yeah. Like normally, in puzzle games, yeah, sure. There is a pause feature, but when you press pause, the whole screen just, turns black and you just see press start to continue. So people wouldn't do that. They didn't think of this on the dev side though. How close it is? It's frighteningly close. It's frightening close. Here, let me show you. Here, let me show you. I'm not sure if you can even see anything here, but I'll try to make do. So this here, that's the pause button, and that is the reset button. So pause, reset, pause, reset, reset, pause, pause, reset, pause, pause, reset, 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 pause, pause and reset, please, pause and reset, pause, pause, reset, reset, pause and reset, pause and reset, pause and reset, pause, 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 don't press reset. That's the song. You heard it first here. Bubble Rhapsody, that's the joke. That's the joke. Alright, let's pause on this fact for a moment. Let's think. Like, my number one issue is the fact that I feel like I don't have enough time to consider and think my movements. Think my moves in advance. But if I'm able to pause between every drop here, I mean, this is not required for every level, right? Only these puzzle-like levels, these diagonal levels, for instance, these are hard. These are hard. But there's an argument to be made about still going for it. Can I cover the reset button? I suppose I could, but I'm really frightened that in the process of covering it, I would accidentally hit it, desolder it. That wouldn't be the worst idea ever, since, you know, I mean, I can't do it right now when the game's running, but Klax to go over. Yeah, I definitely agree. These are the hardest levels, and these aren't that hard if the game doesn't speed up. How would I do that? How would you cover the reset button? It entertain me. How would you do that without still accidentally hitting it? This is an honest question. This is an honest question. Put some kind of cup over it, but then I could still accidentally, you know, fumble. Tape a paper cup on top of it. It's a bit of a ghetto solution. Yeah. Alright, let's see. I don't have any paper cups. And it's still gonna be kinda awkward to do while the game is running. That's the thing. I don't think I can do it while the game is running. Yeah. Just practicing. The problem is the pause button is actually the one further away from me. It's the one farther away. And the reset button is the one closer to me. So it would be easier if this was the pause, so I would like click, click. But I'll have to reach out. I could reposition all the equipment, but that's risking it as well. I don't think I have that luxury right now. So I'm gonna drop a couple of these blocks and see how well this works. Okay, it's gonna take some time for me to reach it, so maybe I'll have to. Oh wow. Things I do for love. Okay, so if I place the joystick right here and very carefully align myself so that I have a better reach. Still gonna be kind of tricky. Still gonna be kind of tricky, I'd say. I don't think this is as simple as it sounds. I don't think this is as simple as it sounds. It almost feels like I would need to have the pause function in my controller, and since I have to like twitch like so, ooh, this is scary. This is scary. What the fuck am I even doing? I really don't see how this could work. I really don't see how this could work, even in theory. Like, it might give me a bit of a hedge against the game, but not by a whole lot. Yeah, it's easy. This is child's play. It's the easiest game in the whole world. Easiest game in the whole world. What could go wrong? Not even the easiest, it's my favorite game in the world. My most favorite game. Like, I gotta say, I've never played a game that's as good as this one. Never ever. I invented this game. That's why it's so good. Unfortunately, Hells, I think you might be right. It could be easier to just do it legit. Nice work. The problem is, like, this game is so unforgiving. Like, you're not allowed a single mistake, and you're like so pressed for time here. Like, see this, I have 4 blocks, 3 more coming. None of these fit. Yeah. Like, yeah. Must be nice. And it's over. I got the 5 though. Coming from your mouth, I truly believe you're not even joking. But the thing is, if I invented this game, you designed it. I mean, okay, I came up with the idea for this game, but you made it happen, and you have been playing nothing else but this game since then. That's how it happened. I think that's how it happened. Pretty sure. Oh nice, that was the wrong one, huh? Okay. Alright, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh. Don't curse on stream, Hells. Don't curse on stream. Gosh. I'm gonna have to ask you to ban yourselves. Why is it not enough for you to just stick to the normal Korean games? No, it's not enough. You'll have to see Korean Klax. Like, don't you have any mercy? Like, some people just want to see the world burn. Think about the children. Hey Echo, what's going on, man? No, you didn't pick it, but you're entertaining the idea of a Korean Klax. That's a thought crime, and it's as bad. It's you could consider it being even worse, because it's not gonna happen, but you still like the idea that it could happen. Don't you have a soul? Don't you have a soul, man? It didn't crash during the week. It stood its ground. I'm still kinda undecided if I'm happy or sad about that fact. I'm too scared to find out. Like, I go under the table. Let me check. And he's not coming back. Then everybody can say Klax killed him. Nobody just thought it would mean in the literal sense. Like actually killing him. But there you go. Alright, now this is where I'm gonna... If I get a good start, I'm gonna at least partially try to employ the post threads. True! Like, I die to an electric shock, but I'm like, with my last breath I think, doesn't matter, beat Klax. Power of Klax compels you. Ugh. And the Exorcist. Yeah. Yep. Now this is a perfect opportunity for me to think a little. And I can't really use this anywhere. Wow, that's a nice way to use it for absolutely nothing. No. Wasn't my intention at all. God damn it. God damn it, game. Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be like that? Why does the game has to be a fucking asshole all the fucking time? Alright, so again I'm in the position where even if I get the correct block, it's not gonna even do anything. Yeah, I'm dead. True. Yeah, it's part of the song, it's part of the... It's actually a chant more like, it's more like a chant. Kill your parents. Kill your parents. Kill your parents and kill yourself. Like it tries to make it funny by making it a song, but it's actually super dark. Damn, the devs really thought it all. They thought about everything. Now the game is just fucking with you. They're like, you want the correct color block? You want it? You want it? No. They're only gonna give it to you when you don't need it anymore. Oh, Klax. Let me count the ways I hate you. 1, I hate you. I'm not 100% sure if my strat here in general with these diagonals is even remotely an approachable one. Maybe it's not. Maybe I have the completely wrong approach. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, sure. I know the pieces don't fit. 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 It's a perfect weather outside, yet here I am playing Klax. I fucking know. I'm perfectly aware of that fact. Here, let me show you. Let me show you. I mean, let me show you what the weather is here right now. Oh, I mean, let me put it in English so you can maybe understand something. See? 20.6 and sunny. And tomorrow it's gonna be like bullshit again. On Friday it's gonna fall to 0. Like this is a great day to be outside. This is a great day to be outside. Yet here I am. Playing Klax. And these levels, this is like it works for a while and then it completely falls apart. I'm still counting on the fact that this horse strat will help me through it. Did I say fact? Well, it needs to be a fact. It needs to be a fact. It just needs to be one. Red goes below the first red one. That's awkward. I shouldn't... If I have one block away from the edge, I shouldn't be placing another on the edge. Yeah. That I should not do. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Have mercy. Have mercy. And it's over. Oh wow. I think I'm still not seeing how many drops you're allowed to make. Like it's supposed to be showing it in the near the bit of despair, black hole, whatever you want to call it. I still don't know how to interpret it. That's because I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. My mom made me this way. Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe he's just fucking stupid. I feel like the kid with the block puzzle, you know, the cube where you have to fit in different shapes of objects. And instead of the kid being the idiot, the one idiot that tries to force in a cube or a square object through the round hole, it's the other idiot who just keeps jamming cubes inside the cube hole and completely disregarding everything else, being like, a cube, and another cube, and a cube, and one more cube, and look, you can shake it. That's exactly how I feel right now. I rest my case. I don't know, maybe I should be clearing these blocks a little bit more. And not be too stuck on correct colors. that a thing? It's not a thing. Yeah, it's not a thing because then I won't be doing anything else. There should be one. Maybe I should give my mother a call. Can I come to your place? I'm not in a very good place right now. Oh dear honey, what's wrong? Oh, can I come? Oh, absolutely. Oh, can you give me a hug? Okay, what's going on? What's going on? I need to see game. The blocks. Okay, slow down. You're making any sense. No, the blocks they pull and I can't catch me. Yeah, it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Come here, come on. Yeah. Let's get you some ice cream. Yeah. Maybe that would help. It wouldn't help me with beating the game, but it would help with my mental sanity, or what's left of it. Okay, hey, let's stop right there. Like, this is a mistake I see myself doing all the time on this level. I kinda try to set up 2 diagonals, and then I like I have one here, and then I stack one here, and then I stack one more on top of this one, and one more on top of this one. So I have like and you know, like 1 and 1. And if I destroy this one first, that's fine because they disappear. But if I destroy this one first, what happens is this. So should I, in those cases, just let the bottom one be and try to destroy the top one first? You're saying the board looks perfect right now. Why are you saying that? Because this is what I'm seeing all the time. And then you end up with 2 blocks of the same color next to each other. This is a very typical scenario I see here. Please explain yourself. What do you mean? How is this perfect? While I'm waiting for that comment, let me show you my new Magic the Gathering cards I just got from the mail earlier this week. You're probably super interested. I'm interested. You have a perfect staircase to create diagonals on the left and right side. But the bottom one, the second one from the right, the light green block from the right, second block from the right, the light green one, is gonna be useless unless I draw another one. In which, okay, yeah, I suppose I can just disregard the rightmost one. Yeah, okay. Okay. Up. Dump. No! Ah. Ooh. Boo. Okay, slow down there, partner. Slow down. Yeah, this is a big problem I have with this game as well. Like, you're saying you have enough time to catch everything, but I never seem to be able to do that. Like, I throw some blocks back on the highway, and then when they're approaching like this, I can grab this one, and then I will just in time be able to catch the other one. But more often than not, this happens. Like, so I get this one, and this falls off. But how can you do that? Like, I'm not Ash, man. I'm not Ash. I don't have the Super Balls given to me by Professor Oak. I don't have a Charizard even. I want a Charizard. Shiny one, please. Klax, crushing people's dreams. It's 1990 whatever. Hold on. Okay. Like, yeah. That's a perfect example of a scenario that was downright impossible to catch all of them. Like, explain, like, how is it possible? It's not possible. It's just not possible. Or are you supposed to time your throwing of the blocks that you don't want back by not doing it, but you have to kind of space them out in the, like, throw one, wait a while, throw another, wait a while. If that's what you're saying, it's just gonna add another layer of complexity to it. But I guess that is what you're saying. Yeah, timing is key, obviously. Why wouldn't it be key? Alright, Dan Hoof. Grab some for me as well. It's like the third red line when you toss it back up. Yeah. Watch how far the pieces flip back up. In theory, everything is possible here, but it's like there's so much happening at the same time. Like, you have to consider the paddle. How many blocks you have stacked on top of it? Are there 4 or 5? You'd think it's easy to count to 5. But when you see 4 blocks and they're all different colors, and sometimes there are two of the same color in the paddle, and then you see a 5th one. Do you have 4 or 5 here? How many blocks are on the highway? Where I'm gonna put this next one? Where I'm gonna throw this one? And blocks just keep on coming. It's like, what? Wait. Like, even if this game was turn-based, I think this still would be pretty hard. Nice. Yeah. That's perfect. So what would you suggest me to do when I see blocks that I can't use? Is this a good approach where I just try to get rid of them? Or should I somehow, I don't know, plan for the future? Whatever that means. It's like I just don't seem to be able to get a correct block. And when it finally appears, it doesn't matter anymore. It just doesn't matter anymore. And see, the fucking thing is not even working. Yeah, okay. God, I'm getting pissed. God, I'm getting pissed, and it's only been 1 hour. Alright, can you give me some pointers? Can you give me some pointers on a better strat? I don't want to watch a speed run. It's no, that's not my problem. It's gonna become a cakewalk. Like saying this game will become a cakewalk is like saying that's what it sounds to me. Like that's just not gonna happen, and it doesn't make any sense. I don't want to dedicate my whole life for playing Klax. I mean, it's starting to look like, yeah, that's indeed what's going to happen. But I want to believe that it's not. And I mean, okay. The thing is, going online to find solutions for a game, yeah, everybody knows I'm not above that. I can and I will do that if a game is way too hard, but that's not how I approach games like these, right? Like, I mean, if I find myself in the position where I have to do that, it needs to be because I have absolutely no clue what to do. Like, absolutely no clue. I'm completely stuck. Well, something like that usually only happens in like adventure games or games that are super obtuse. Like games that make you say, how the hell should I have known that? So yeah. Adventure games for the most part, and maybe some others. But this game is like, yeah. You see what you have to do. It's just that, like, eventually. I mean, if I'll be here for the whole week, if I'll be here for the whole year, eventually I will beat this. So going online and looking up a straight up solution, I think, I don't know, like, I suppose I shouldn't be complaining if I'm not willing to do that, but I don't know, I just don't like that. I just don't like how it would make me feel. I'd much rather get some pointers. I can't really explain why that is. Like, if... Alright. Consider you're playing a game casually. Just by yourself. And you're stuck in this one part. You wonder what to do. And you are thinking of maybe going online to look up a solution. But you kind of feel bad about doing that, right? So instead you call up a friend who's already played through the game and say, hey, Can you give a pointer? You play through the game like, what am I supposed to do there? And then they say, ah, okay, I'll give you a hint, like it's blah 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 and this and that. Ah, okay, thanks. I can't explain it, but that doesn't feel so much of a spoiler or like, I mean, yeah, it's a hint, but I said I can't explain it. It just feels different. It just feels different. Maybe it's due to the fact that you cannot be like, if you go online and look up a solution, then you might be tempted to go a little bit further, like, okay, I looked up this part, so I might just as well look next part, and the next one, and the next one, the next one. But if you ask somebody, you will need to humiliate yourself in front of them by going, yeah, hey, it's me again. I don't know how to get past this part either. So maybe it's got to do with that. Like it raises the barrier for asking. Because the RNG is horrible, I usually wait for pairs before I drop them. Okay, that's not a bad idea actually. Hey Frank, what's going on? Can I show you how I set up for diagonal waves? Yes, you can. Please do. Oh my god. Dear God. Oh no! God damn it! God damn it, game! God damn it! So you stack what? Okay. Okay. Oh boy. fuck? Motherfucker, like... I feel like you're kind of sabotaging yourself by removing tiles when you have 2 in a row. Instead of using those to start building new diagonals. Like you had 2 tiles in a diagonal line, but you kept deleting tiles in a part that you needed. No, yeah, I do understand what you're saying. I agree. I am sabotaging myself. I'm sabotaging my mental health by playing this game. I'm sabotaging everything I hold dear by playing this game. I can't stop. I can't stop doing that. Oh, motherfucker. The speed is just too much. It's just too much. Like, my mind doesn't work that fast. I can't process, like I physically cannot process that much stuff in one go. Like, I consider myself at least somewhat okay in problem solving, but like at work, for example, at work all I do all day is solve technical problems. But I've never pressed with time. Like, okay, sometimes I might be, but even in those cases, I'm like, alright. I only can do one thing at a time. So which one is the most important one? Alright, it's this one, so I'm gonna focus on that. And then I just zone out, put on my headphones, put on some music, and start focusing on the problem. And I will come up with a solution, one way or another. But this is completely different. Like, you only have, okay, yeah, now you have to do the same, but you only have 5 seconds to do it. Go. I created those problems. No, these problems were present even before I even started. They were waiting for me in Klax. There was a big box of Klax waiting and giggling. Oh boy, he doesn't know what's coming. It's coming though. It's coming. Oh, what the fuck did I do that for? Like, yeah, I'm perfectly aware I keep making mistakes here. I'm perfectly aware of that fact. But it's so much easier said than done when you're really pressed on time. Alright, let's think. what's there to think? There's nothing to consider. We're cleared for fucking takeoff. And now we die. Now we just die. Yeah. And at some point, like, it just gets so hectic, it's... I can't do it! I can't do it! This is pure luck, pure luck. I'm 100% relying on my luck. Nice. Oh nice, yeah, none of these fit. That's just perfect. And now I missed the one opportunity up that I had. Jesus Christ! At this point, I will be glad if I'm able to clear even one more level before calling it off for the day. Not doing it anytime soon though. Don't worry, okay. Hunt? Oh no. Dude, what the fuck again? What the fuck? Why does the game have to speed up? Like, I think that's fucking bullshit. That's utter bullshit. Like, why? Why isn't there a feature where you can just turn off the speed up feature? Why? Like, if the game didn't speed up, this could be actually fun. This could be actually fun and interesting. But no! You're enjoying it? Well, how do you like this fucker? Ah. This fucking requires superhuman reflexes. And I've played my fair share of hard games. But this one is something else. This game is something else. Oh, I imagine it will. I imagine it will. What? No. Okay, I mean... Okay, and now what? Now what? Now what? Now what? Nothing! There's nothing I can do! This is just fucking hoping for a miracle to happen. Like, you keep setting up everything, and then the game just doesn't give you what you want. It's pure RNG, this whole game. The design of this game is just bad. It shouldn't rely this hard on RNG. It shouldn't. It just shouldn't. Oh no. Well. Up. Wave 6. Can you are there warps in the arcade version? At least in this version you can warp ahead, so one good thing, the only good thing, the only good thing about this game is the fact that you don't have to actually play through all these levels. You don't have to do that. You only play through some of them. But you know what? You know what, Chiggy? Just knowing that I'm not the only one who has to go through this, or at least had to go through this, kind of comforts me in a weird way. Like, I'm not alone. I'm not alone. Other people are going through the same stuff. I don't actually have to kill myself. It's okay. I'm not alone. What? Oh, no, 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 no! Okay, yeah, you can do that. Yeah, it's not like the game is any easier on the earlier levels. I'd actually argue it's just a little bit slower, and that's all. Yeah, if you're trying to go for a high score, then obviously you don't want to warp. Like, yeah, this is a perfect example of this game being just obnoxious. Like, you see the play line, it's not even like you don't know what you're supposed to do. You see the play line, but the timing is just fucking impossible. It's just impossible. Like, you have to be in a million places at the same time. I don't know, maybe I'll have to start spamming pause. It feels super cheap though. But maybe it's my only out. I will be stuck with this game a long time if I don't come up with a better solution. Ah, motherfucker. Up. No! Ah, God, that's frustrating. And now it's over. So close. So fucking close. Hey, Sharpie, what's going on? I do appreciate that, Jiggy, my man. I do appreciate it. Getting some little group therapy thing going on. I hate this game. So do I. Yeah? It's just so bad. I know, right? Fist bump. It's super unhelpful. I 100% agree. It's super unhelpful. Like, I saw the 2600 version. I saw the Atari 2600 version of this, and it's really bare bones. It's really Spartan. There's no 3-dimensional anything. Blocks just drop like this. I mean, presentation-wise, yeah, it didn't look as flashy, but I think it was way clearer to be able to make out what's actually going on. It's really complex. It's really complex. Like it might not look like much on the surface. Yeah. Thanks, dude. I mean, besides the fact that I'm playing Klax, everything else is good. Hope you are doing fine as well. Yeah, I guess Jiggy in a vacuum. In a vacuum, I wouldn't call this a bad game. Like, bad, objectively bad. In the same way like City or Alf or Golvelius. But more like this just, you know... It's just it's a personal thing. It's a personal thing. It's like complete opposite to my personal tastes. Oh, I'm always in the mood, Frank. I'm always in the mood. Like, I'm in a cranky mood. So that's actually the best opportunity for you to tell jokes. Maybe it will lighten up the situation. All right. Fuck you, Klax. Seriously, fuck you. Yeah, if the devs would have decreased the insanity of RNG in this game, gave the player more opportunities to, you know, tune the experience to their liking, like add some difficulty levels and maybe ask somebody else to do this for them, to program it for them, then maybe, yeah. Especially the last part. Having somebody else do this for them. Because this is always what happens. You get just the wrong colors. You just end up getting the wrong colors. No matter what you do. Like, you're completely at RNG's mercy. And yeah, I do understand that, yes. If you look at the walkthrough, if you look at the, well, not a walkthrough, a speedrun, you're gonna go like, so that's what you have to do. But I would actually argue that a game that either requires you to watch learn a set of cheap tricks to beat the game, or work your ass out to come up with them yourself, I don't think that's good game design. A good game is one that's easy to understand and it's easy to get into. This is like just my personal take in general. A good game design is a game that it's easy to get into. It's something that you understand almost immediately what you have to do. And the difficulty curve is is consistent. It keeps getting a little bit harder, and as the player learns more stuff, the game keeps adding the challenge, so that the player always feels challenged. That's good game design. And like, you have to make the player at least feel like they are coming up with the solutions, even if the game is actually giving them to you. It's a fine line, but this is not good game design. Yeah, but of course, strictly speaking, yeah, it's an old game, and they didn't really know any better back then. Like, they were like, this is how you make games, right? And that's how most people were making games, so. Even the 90s, I'd still consider 90s the dawn of video gaming. Just compare the games, or the game design from the 90s to the game design nowadays. It's changed so much. And you could be an old fogey here and say, it's only for the worst. No, I kinda disagree. It's gotten actually so much better. Like, I think it's all about giving choice to a player. It's all about giving choice to a player. Like, some people like a casual approach to games. They like playing games in the sense that, well, they don't really like any challenge. Like, I have a friend who's actually told me that he prefers games that just, you know, flow forward. They just flow forward on their own pace. Like, you don't really have to do a whole lot. And he actually plays games almost exclusively on the easiest setting. I'm really jealous. I'm really jealous at that guy. Like, I couldn't bear myself to do that. But that's just your ego talking, right? That's just your ego talking. Like, who cares? Who the fuck cares if you've beaten Dark Souls on the hardest difficulty setting? Yes, I know that Dark Souls doesn't have a difficulty settings, but you know what I mean. Like, of course, if it's your personal preference, then fine. But that's my whole point. That's my whole point. Like, you should give the players a choice. You should give players the choice of how they would personally like to play the game. Do you want the challenge? Alright, go very hard. Go nightmare mode. Go whatever you like. Add some additional restrictions on yourself. Impose some restrictions. You want to do it easy? Alright, let's put it on very easy. I think games should have difficulty options. Or if the game doesn't have difficulty options, then the game should be built very delicately so that it increases the challenge very, very slowly. Just going from 0 to 100 it's just stupid. It's just stupid. I suppose you could argue though that just the presence of different types of games is so much higher nowadays. Like, all right, you could actually argue that, well, not all the games need to have difficulty options necessarily, but there needs to be more choices for the players in the sense of video game library. Like, if they don't like this particular type of game, well, they can play an easier version of the same idea. What could be a good example? Let's see. Oh, fuck. It went so well and now I fucked it up. Now I fucked it up. Now I fucked it up. It went kinda well, but now I fucked it up. I try to drop some blocks, nothing really helps. And there's another yellow block, and this whole fucking curse ends. Hey, jingle blocks, jingle blocks. I'm not losing my mind. Not at all, not at all. Clicks, clacks, 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 clacks. Hey! Jingle bells. Jingle bells. In-game hints are a joke. You must get 13 diagonals. Well, I think this is the only useful hint, but it's actually the goal. The 100 waves in Klax. Yeah. There should be just more of them. Like, if they're giving hints, that could be one loading screen hint. There are 100 waves in Klax. Okay, that's good to know. But they should give you more, or nothing at all. I suppose it's very possible that puzzle games like this were very popular, so maybe the average skill level or level of challenge sought after by players would be higher than you'd expect. Yeah, that's indeed very possible. Arcade game design and console game design is very different. Console game design definitely started getting kind of figured out more in the late 80s and early 90s. That's debatable. I think still the presence of extra lives and continues is straight from arcades, and there's absolutely no rationale, there's no justification for a mechanic like that in a home video game. There just isn't. They only exist so that the arcade machines would be able to squeeze out more coins from the players. Like, what possible added benefit would they have if you're not playing, if you're not like paying to play every round? And the argument where the game is longer is not a valid one. Yeah, okay. I might be playing a little bit of devil's advocate here. Yeah. True. What the hell was that? I might just as well give up. I messed up the first 4 or 5 blocks completely. I just go into survival mode at some point. I just go into survival mode. And then I just fuck everything up. I'm really trying. I'm really trying. It's just not enough. Electro altruism, what's going on, man? If you compare the type of games that were on Atari 2600, early Famicom, to the stuff that came later, there's a pretty distinct overall shift in how games or consoles were designed. Yes. I do agree with that. I do agree with that. The emergence of RPGs, strategy games, yeah, like different genres that more or less didn't exist until later, at least not in the same scope, same volume as before. That is true. That is true. I'm telling you, the button didn't work. I'm not explaining myself, the button didn't work. Swear to God. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is what always happens. Like, there's just too much stuff happening on the screen. I'm gonna have to start using the pause button. There's no getting around it. I just have to. I just have to, and that's all there is to it. I just have to. It's such a cheap trick, but what can I do? Okay. I catch the next one, drop it there. That one there. Okay. That one's going to fall down. Can't do anything about it. No! 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 I almost got it! I almost fucking got it! Ah! You fucking piece of shit game. Fuck, I hate you. Fuck you, Klax! Fuck you! Fuck me. It's my own fault. Well. If it isn't the consequences of my own actions. RPG and strategy games were limited to PCs, Apple IIs and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Except for some random Final Fantasies here and there. That was indeed the case. That was indeed the case. I wonder what was the first RPG I ever played. Because I didn't even know RPGs were a thing until quite a bit later. I didn't like... As for my game libraries and stuff, I didn't really have much choice, to be perfectly honest. Like, okay, yeah, this just didn't work out. Like, I played whatever I had, and I don't think I had a single RPG on my Mega Drive. No, I don't think so. Nor did I have an RPG on my Game Boy. I mean, Link's Awakening, I don't think that counts. I think I mainly played those on PC, but that was much later. Like, would I be lying if I said my first RPG I ever played was Mega Drive Shining in the Darkness? It could well have been. It could well have been. I actually think it might have been Shining in the Darkness. I don't think I've played the game myself, but my neighbor used to have it. I have some vague recollection of that. The last one, of course it was. Oh my... Yeah, well, that happened. That just happened. Yeah, that's just great. That's just fucking great. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah. All the opportunities I had, gone, lost. Lost forever. Yeah, whatever. I guess if you're playing this game just casually, for a 5-minute mindless fun, in the same way you play like match 3 games, you pull up your phone and you just play for a few minutes while waiting for a bus, and then you just pocket it back, be like, alright. This could work in a setting like that. But trying to finish this game is... oh, it's just miserable. It's just miserable. What? No! Fuck! Ugh! I saw the exact line I was trying to go for. But even that is not gonna help. Like, you still have to execute it just perfectly. And you have to be super accurate. You can't make one tiny mistake. One tiny mistake. Ugh. I'm so mad at this game. This is... like banging your head against the wall. I've been playing this level for 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 fucking hours I've been playing this level. Making absolutely no progress. Absolutely no progress. Like, what does it matter if I okay, yeah, sure, whatever. What does it matter if I made it to a point where I only have 5 Klaxes left, if I can't pass that barrier? If I can't cross that line, like, what does it matter? That's like saying, hey, I almost hit the jackpot on the lottery. It was only 3 numbers away. Good thing I did the lottery. Like, yeah, sure, if you're improving, like, yeah, at least you're making progress in the sense that you're getting better. I don't feel like I'm getting any better. I just don't. That's the thing. I don't feel any improvement whatsoever in my performance. Absolutely none. Like, maybe I'm biased, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm really a lot better than I used to be. And I mean, yeah, sure. If you compare it to how I played this game during my first 2 hours or so, then yes, sure. But considering the fact that I've been playing this game for 11.5 hours, I think at this point I should have a pretty damn good idea on how this game is supposed to be played. But it's like, after the first 2 hours, I feel like I'm just spinning my wheels. I'm just relying on my luck, and I think I'm... It's not even like I'm too stubborn to try to learn from my mistakes. I'm too stubborn not to try out new stuff. I am. Like, the strat where you have to like make this little pyramid on the bottom and start with that. That's what I've been doing. That's exactly what I've been trying to do. And I've also been trying to use the pause strat. Like I'm trying all this new stuff all the fucking time, but none of it helps. Why not move this to emulator, use save states, start a raffle and play the next game, then next stream do some Klax till it drives you insane, move into the next game using save states. Yeah, I mean, you know what problem I have with that approach. The problem I have with that approach is that 212 games in, I still haven't needed to resort to save states. Not once. I've beaten every single game fair and square without save states. Every single one of them. Except for practicing, yes. But the actual run, every single actual run has been without save states. I don't want to break it now. I almost did it with Dizzy, but that was only because, well, yeah, like you needed to execute a perfect run, and one run took over 2.5 hours. I think it was something like that. So if you failed the last boss battle, you had to start the whole fucking game over. So that was the only reason I considered it, because it would take way too much time. But it didn't happen. I got super lucky, so I didn't have to do it even in Dizzy. But using a save state strat here, that wouldn't actually even do anything. Like, I would still have to go through the levels, right? Unless you started spamming save states, like in the oh god, I can't even speak anymore. During the actual levels, but that would be like just super cheap. You either know them or you don't. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, save states wouldn't help me. The only thing that would help me would be to just, you know, say fuck this game. I'm not playing this game anymore. But that's giving up. That's just that's equivalent of giving up. Not saying it's wrong or anything to do that, but it would be giving up. Playing this game is like you're hoping for a miracle all the time, and every once in a blue moon it just so happens that the miracle will occur, like the opportunity presents itself, and then you'll be like, okay, this is it now, I'm gonna do it, and then the game just fucking floods you with every possible block it has in its arsenal and says, hey, good luck. And now I'm just like, yeah, I make one mistake, I might just as well give up at this point. If there just was some kind of pattern in which these blocks come in, wouldn't be that hard. What the fuck again? What the fuck again? Whole game just falls apart. Whole game just falls fucking apart. Third space in the third column is the key to the whole wave. If you cover it up without getting a Klax, you're serious trouble. Third space. Right. Yeah, X marks the spot. Yeah. Oh, that was the last one. Well, obviously it was the last one. Why wouldn't it have been the last one? Of course it was the last one. The button is also acting up a little bit, and I really don't like it. Like, there has been a couple of occasions now where I tried to push it and nothing happened. That's really dangerous. No! I'm sorry, I'm getting just so frustrated. I'm getting super frustrated. Maybe I actually will need to come up with a way to keep spamming pause. It's starting to look like that's the only possibility. It's definitely starting to look like that. But in order for me to do so, I would also have to come up with a way to consistently hit that button without running into the danger of accidentally pressing reset. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's just perfect again. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm calling it. I'm looking up a speedrun. This I'm fucking done with this fuck. I'm fucking done. I'm just fucking done. I think this is the NES version. How come they can skip level 72 here? They're not playing level 72 at all. There's no sound. Where's there no sound? Okay, there is sound. There's just no sound in this video. I just want to see if there's some hidden trick I just don't see. No, wait. This is a diagonal level. This is a diagonal level. So let's take another look. I don't care. It doesn't have sound. Who cares? Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, this is just normal level. Yeah, I don't really care about that. I'm gonna put this to half speed so I can at least... I'm gonna put it to 1/4 of the normal speed so I can at least see what's going on. The trick is just getting good. Yeah, I know, but how? Like, I think I've expended every single trick in the book. I don't know what else is there to learn. Like, all right, I'm not good enough. Okay, that's great. So how do I get better? Just by playing? Yes, but you don't get better just by banging your head against the wall. You have to actually do something. You have to actively try to get better, but I just don't know how. What? It just looks to me they're just randomly collecting blocks. I don't understand. Like how is this different from what I have been doing? It's a T block starter. Okay, so they construct a pyramid at the bottom. Sure. Oh come on, that's just impossible to do consistently. Like come on, seriously. And consider the fact that this is running at quarter the normal speed. And even if the game was running at this speed, I'd still have a lot of trouble trying to do this in all actuality. Like there's still kind of a lot of stuff going on. But I'm trying to see if there's something I can learn from. And this was just 6 diagonals. I have to do 13, where this guy has to do only 6. Can you link it again? I think you linked it previously, but I think it got lost in the chat logs. Because this doesn't actually explain anything to me. This whole video doesn't look like anything to me. And if I put it to now, and this is full speed. This is full speed now. That's not gonna be enough. I'm gonna have to do it at this speed. All right, let's check that one. Hey, we got an ad. We don't have an ad. Oopsie. I don't think it's any different. I mean, it looks like it's pretty much the same. But I actually thought you were speedrunning the SMS version. But I think you mentioned that you do sometimes play the SMS version. I'm not seeing a huge difference here. The horizontals, all right. Okay, so you just purposefully let those go. Okay. And hold on the tiles until you get a pair. And you still stack them on like beside each other, next to each other. Why do you do that? Like, okay, maybe. Oh, this is a horizontal wave. Ah, okay, yeah, indeed. I was mixing up horizontal and diagonal here. But how is it possible that you're not having to, you don't have to play 72? How is it possible? I think I skipped everything there is to skip. I chose a different path, but I always skip ahead as much as possible, don't I? Four, 5. Okay. So you are not actually using the pyramid for a diagonal itself. Okay, so I'm sorry, I completely misunderstood what you said. When you said start with a pyramid on the bottom, I thought I was supposed to use that as part of the diagonal, but I didn't understand it's just a stepping stone. Yeah, that actually never even occurred to me. Okay. But this is still like relying on having one of those correct colors. So you either need to have the correct colors for left side or right side. Well, let's see how you do it. And now full speed, huh? This is actual speed. This is the actual speed. This is the actual speed. Dude, this is like the equivalent of you being fucking Bruce Lee or Jackie Chan and saying when I have trouble, you know, just learning like how to punch, like I can't get enough power to my punch, and you'll be like, all right, watch me, Hi-yo! Like that. Oh yeah, like that, of course. I guess what I'm trying to say is that Man, this is helpful. This is helpful. I'm not saying this is not helpful. This is helpful, but like actually still doing all of this, putting all of this into practice is whole another story still. Like it's starting to look like you just need dozens and dozens of hours of practice with this game until it finally clicks. Well, okay. Yeah. Thanks for that. Thanks for that anyway. So we'll see if it helps. Thanks for the fate, Frank. Hey, Padu, what's going on? No, it's not like Dark Souls. It's not like Dark Souls. I've beaten Dark Souls. I've beaten Dark Souls, so I know what I'm talking about. In Dark Souls, there's always a bit of a learning curve, and when you the whole idea in that game is that the fact that you die a lot, it's built in the whole game. It's built into the game. Like at first when you encounter a new boss, you'll be like, okay, I'm sorry, I have no idea what to do here. But once you've tried it a couple of times, then it starts to click and you'll be like, okay, so that's the trick, huh? And then it gets easier. It just gets easier. Like, the idea is that the game will surprise you and you'll learn little by little by little. It's a hard game, but it's not a game that's impossible to beat. Like, you always feel like you're making a little bit of progress. And also the fact that it's an RPG, like, even if you're not technically moving forward, you still are accumulating more experience so you can upgrade your character. Yeah, like, you're always improving a bit. In this game, not so much. Yeah, they are the worst. They are the worst, but I still see them more easy. I see. For some reason, it's easier for me to see the diagonals than other geographical forms. I don't know. Like, it's easier for me to see a diagonal forming than others. Hard to explain. Fuck you, game. I don't want to sound like a crybaby, but Bubble Rhapsody, you are playing the NES version. I'm not saying the NES version itself is any easier, but the fact that you can use an NES pad. An NES pad is actually super accurate. I'm stuck between the choice of using the SMS control pad or this. This is better than an SMS control pad, but sometimes you end up twitching the joystick just a little bit too much, and then you go over. Or the button doesn't work, or something else. Like say 10% of the time, I'm fighting against the controls, not the game. What? Oh, come on! Piece of fucking shitting crap. Yeah, I'm making slight control mistakes like that all the time. Like I'm really trying. I have the exact idea what I'm trying to do. Like, okay, I have to go here, quickly get this, quickly get that, drop. Okay, that's the plan. And then the controller just like, try doing it. But I don't have a choice. It's either this or the SMS control pad. Pick your poison. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. God, I hate this game. God, I hate this. Like there. There. You saw that? You saw that one block drop. That was me trying to grab it. And I wasn't able to because I wasn't fast enough with this. I wasn't fast enough with my controller. There was no way I would have been able to grab it. No way. And sometimes this controller eats my input. I swear to God. There, happened again. Yeah, the buttons are kind of fine on SMS pad. There's not a problem with the buttons. It's just a pad, indeed. But I mean, that's the idea I had at the start as well. But you know, like the Genesis pad, the Genesis controller is like it's compatible with Sega Master System. You can use Sega Genesis controller with the Master System, except with some games it doesn't work. Wonder Boy Monsterland is one, and then there are some others, and of course Klax is one of them. Hold out for pairs of tiles or RNG will destroy it. Yeah, I'll try to focus on that. I'll try to focus on that. But no matter how good controllers there would be available, but the problem is Genesis controller doesn't work with this game. It just doesn't. I'm stuck with this. I'm stuck with this tag too. Oh, nice. Yeah, what? Don't give me a red. Why would you give me a red one? Like, nah. Let's just fuck with this guy. There's a red one. It's not gonna matter anymore. Yeah, and here, like, hold on to pairs. Okay, I'm holding on to pairs, but I'm still not getting the correct colors. So what does it matter? I'm still not getting the correct colors. Like, you have to hold on to pairs, but you still have to wait for the correct colors. Like here. Yeah, this is fucking amazing. This is just fucking great. How can you say you can catch them all when you clearly can't? It's not possible, I'm telling you. It's just not possible to always do that. Just plain isn't. Yeah, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. Okay, I'll need to take a small break here. I'm not sure how much longer I can take this today. Like, I've been playing the same level for 3 hours. 3 fucking hours. Still stuck on the same level. Yeah, I'm gonna take a short break here. After the break, I'm gonna try it a little bit longer, but I think 1 more hour is all I can take today. Like 4 hours of the same level, not making any progress. Like, I'm sorry. Like, all right. Maybe taking a short break will clear my head. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sure, so I'm gonna give this level some good more attempts. Some additional attempts. But I think in like half an hour or so I'm just gonna call it. I'm just gonna call it because it's not that I'm too tired or anything, it's just that I'm feeling like the end of my brain capacity and my tolerance for the day. We'll see. Hey Steve's Retro Gaming, what's going on? Yeah, the no signal issue is still happening, but ever since I removed the there it is again. Ever since I removed the sync stripper from my setup, I just completely removed it. It's been way less frequent. I still don't understand what the sync stripper is for, or was for. I still need to try it with my Xbox 360 to see if it happens with that. If it doesn't happen with the Xbox 360, it's gonna narrow the possibilities down to the TSSC itself or the incompatibility issues with VGA. Now it's definitely helped the fact that I have the HDMI converter, but then it's either just the fact that VGA is it's not compatible or perfectly compatible, or the TSSC. Columns. Yeah, get out of here. No. Hells, this is the same cable. This is the same RGB cable. This is the original one. So that's not the issue. It's happening with both RGB cables actually. When I initially said that it doesn't happen with the other one, yeah, that was a kind of a red herring. That was kind of a red herring. The problem is present with the other cable as well. So it's either the TSSC or just the fact that VGA is not compatible. No. The first one is from Retro RGB, Retro Cables, retrocables.com or something, and the other one is an AliExpress one. Both have the same issue. Different models and makes. It's too bad that Sharpie doesn't have the same exact capture card anymore, because that would rule out possibilities even further. I don't know what I'm doing. In UK, yeah. Because it happens with both different RGB cables, so the cable itself is not to blame here. It's not the cable. It's either TSSC or, well, okay. It also could be the VGA to HDMI converter. That could be the culprit as well. Like, fuck you! Fuck this game, like... You're relying on luck so much, it's not even funny. I mean, I guess it is sort of funny. No, what? No, 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 no! It's fully pushed into my motherboard. It's there. It's there. I even tried both. There are two PCIe slots in my motherboard, and it happens with both. That's not the problem. That crystal. Yeah, I mean, well, like if I buy some, if there was an opportunity for me to just skip the TSSC altogether, if I had another scaler, that would also rule out possibilities. I'm a little frustrated due to the fact that it happens. Like I thought I had everything here. I mean, I put a lot of money into getting all of this stuff, and then when you finally get everything, it still doesn't work. It's like almost, or at least a little. To be completely honest with you, I have a little amount of regret of even going the hardware route. Like if I had known there would be this many problems with the setup, I maybe would have thought about it twice. Could you please give me the fucking correct block here? Fuck you! Did I ever mention I don't like this game? I'm not sure if I ever mentioned the fact, but I really don't. I really don't like this game. Did it happen with Amiga? It did. It did. It's again, as I said, it's not as frequently present without the sync stripper, but it's there. I didn't see any difference with Amiga. So it's not the SMS, it's not the RGB cable. Yeah, I also kind of doubt it's the capture card. I have a hard time believing that would be the case. And otherwise I would say it's the TSSC, but Inde swore on his mother's grave that it's super reliable. It's very well tested. So I mean, I'm not gonna argue with him, since I don't really understand stuff like that. What the fuck was that? Yeah. But granted, I don't think anybody else has ever tested this kind of combination I'm using. Sega Master System, that capture card and the TSSC, so... I mean, obviously it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. Like I'm not experiencing. I'm not in the receiving end of the problem. It works kind of nice on my TV. Even though overscaling is kind of annoying. How the picture is not is like so off center. It spills over to the left side. It's not a showstopper, but it's a little annoying. No. Whatever. It's not possible to catch all the blocks. It just is not. Maybe in theory, yes. But at least not with this controller. It's plain impossible. I dare you to try it. I fucking dare you to try it. You have to have lightning fast reflexes. And you have to be able to rely on the controller itself. Which normally just doesn't happen. I can't do it. I can't do it. This game is the worst. It's an abomination. And now it's over. Jesus fuck! You can fix that, it's near... What? What are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about, man? You're just now making stuff up. I need a yellow one, dark one, and a green one. Okay. And I'm not getting fucking any of these. Fuck! 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 It's like the game is teasing you. It's always so close. It's so close. But you never are able to cross that line. Never. Does anybody have an idea on how to make it a little bit easier for me to at least control this game? Anything at all. Anything at all. Any controller help. Because I'm at my wit's end. These controller issues are definitely doing... They are doing their part in the problem. Emulator? Yeah, I suppose. I mean, an option that doesn't force me to restart the game. But there is no such option. I know it doesn't exist. Such a thing does not exist. I know. Nah. What the fuck? Whatever, I messed it up. Yeah, but then it wouldn't be me who beat the game in one go. And like I don't, as I said, I don't want to play this game. I don't want to finish this game using save states. Even if it means just to be able to continue from where I left off. I think it's still... It's still using save states. It's still using save states. No matter how... Even if you don't want to see it that way, but it is. Do you have more Amiga joysticks? No, unfortunately not. This is the only one. And I don't think it's a problem with this particular joystick. Like, I mean, I could open it up, but and see if there's anything I can do. But I've already, when I first got this joystick, that's exactly what I did, right? Like, I opened it up and cleaned it very thoroughly, and even replayed some parts. I don't remember exactly what I was doing, but that was the basic idea. Yeah, I did it when I got this whole thing, like 5 years ago or so. But I haven't really been using it a whole lot, so it's... The problem is not that the joystick is not functioning in itself. It is functioning. This is as good as it gets. This is as good as it will ever get. Like, I'm not saying there's something wrong with the joystick. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, the joystick itself. The joystick is perfectly fine. Vittu mitä paskaa. It's just not accurate enough. The joystick itself. It just isn't. I need a functioning D-pad. I'm not getting one. I think what Bubble Rhapsody said, like, just biting the bullet and restarting the whole game using an emulator, like... I don't know! Maybe that's what I have to do. Maybe that's indeed what I have to do. Just restart the whole game. See? Because this is just not fast enough. It feels like it's fast enough, but it's actually not. And a huge part of my frustration just comes from the fact that I'm not... Like, I don't have unlimited amount of time to finish these games. Like, yes, I would like to stream more often, yes. I know people would like to see me stream more often. But because I'm not doing this full time, it's just not something realistic that's not realistic to assume or wait for. It's not gonna happen anytime soon, if ever. Like, which means I only get a chance of playing these games like once or twice a week. And even today, yeah, I have people coming over in a half an hour or so anyways. I don't want to waste my only single free day of the whole week spinning my wheels and getting frustrated. Or I wouldn't want to do that. Like, it's fine if games are bad sometimes, or if they take a long time to complete, but it's whole another story when you're not making any progress at all. Or maybe you clear a level, one level every 5 hours. Or something like that. Yeah. Well, if somebody chained me to the controller, I probably would be done with this game a little bit faster. In like strictly time-wise. At this point it would feel kind of weird to even get any further, though. Like, time has lost its meaning. There's only me and Klax, and like I'm infused with infinity. Blocks keep appearing and nothing happens. In the distance, Dogs are barking. Great! Fucking great. Yeah, don't give me a correct color. Don't do it. I mean, I love playing it like this. Just relying on my luck. This is great. This is awesome. I'm real pissed at this game. I'm real pissed at this game. I think I am. I know I am. I'm real pissed at this game. Hey! Calling sick. You're on your way there anyway. Being sick. I'm sick in my head. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. When you have a pail of fives and no pairs, I usually toss up and risk losing a life. Okay. Rather than occupy an important spot on the left and right side. With a tile. Might be good. Might be good. But don't you ever get fucked with the RNG? It looked like you always found a way to somehow make it work. Always. Like, doesn't it ever happen to you that you're doing a run and then the blocks just don't work in your favor? Doesn't that ever happen to you? Fuck you! I can't catch everything. It's impossible. It's fucking impossible. God, I'm getting so mad. I'm getting so mad. I probably should just stop playing. I'm not in a very good place right now. And the more frustrated and pissed I get, the more mistakes I end up making. Obviously. Like, you're supposed to stay calm and collected, but how the fuck can you do that when you play a game like this? Just asking. Salt is real. There's the occasional wave where RNG is very rough. Waves usually do not take more than 3 tries. Alright, that's fair. Rare? It's a rare thing, is it though? Yeah. I suppose I am kind of a calm and collected person in general, but maybe not with games. Maybe not with games. Like people who really don't know me and people who don't really know about my hobbies and stuff. They're always like, they can't believe their ears when sometimes the topic comes up like, do you ever get like super mad at anything? Because you're always so calm. Like, yeah, I absolutely do. like when? When I'm playing a frustrating game. Yeah? No, you? Never. They should see me. Ohio gozaimasu koneita-san. Demo ここには朝じゃない7時ぐらいです。そうだな。Your neighbors know better when you go out to yell. Oh no. The crazy guy from next door. Not you again. They're like so afraid of me. Meeting me in the corridor. Sure. Yeah, my controller issues play a huge part with my mistakes in this game. I'm telling you, they play a huge part. When you're not pressed on time, when you have enough time between the drops, between the block drops, then it's not such a big issue. But as soon as the speed increases, and you have to be super precise, you can't make one tiny mistake, you end up making them. Because the controller just doesn't cooperate. And that's all there is to it. You either overshoot the spot where you're trying to land, or you just, I don't know, it's just imprecise. It's just imprecise. I'm actually starting to wonder if I have to restart the game and just play it with an emulator. Maybe I do. Maybe I just do. But the problem I have with that approach is that it's still not gonna guarantee anything. It only makes things a little bit easier, just a tiny bit easier, or it removes one obstacle I have with this game. It's not like that's my only problem, and if I was just able to fix that, everything would be better. No, 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 no. Absolutely not. It wouldn't. It would help. It would help a little bit, but it's not like the end all be all of solutions. You know what actually happens when I go outside? I just go in the balcony and look at some people. Just think about stuff for a while. Sometimes I might have a smoke. Or two. I don't go outside yell. Just take a deep breath and be like, okay, that's what I'm doing. Fuck! Fuck, 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 no, no, no! No! You just go into panic mode at some point, like there's just too much stuff happening. Well, I mean, with an emulator you can also reach for the pause button easier, but I'm almost considering that borderline cheating, since at least with a console you have to actually, you know, perform, like go with the actual movements. You actually have to click those buttons. Ah, now I messed it up. Like you have to reach out and press it. Like making it easier like that. Like the whole point of using an emulator is still that I don't want to do anything that's not possible on a normal console. And on a normal console it's hard to press start. It's hard to press pause. Here it would be super easy. That one? Yeah. Indeed, Koneta. Watashi no Sega Master System ga honmodo desu ne. There it is. Arimasu yo. I'm not thinking straight. Yeah, I got this new hardware a couple of months ago. I haven't been actually using it more than 1 or 2 months yet. But yeah, it's I'm not using an emulator anymore. No, but I mean we could still be I could still be just using my stick on an emulator with some kind of USB interface. That could also be a thing. It could also be a thing. Hey Pearlgate, what's going on? I bet you later anyways you need to clear 5 block diagonal 13 times. Not sure about that, but I was already told that waves 90 through 100 are going to be super fast. I don't doubt it. Okay, let this be my last attempt for the day. This is my last attempt for the day. I'm gonna have some people coming over. I'll have some guests over. And looks like I just messed it up. Alright. Yeah, I won't have time to continue with this any further. Look! It's infinite. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Okay. Anyways.